Have you ever wondered if the vitamins you take every day to stay healthy might actually be working against you? For many older adults, taking supplements each morning feels like a smart, caring habit. It's routine. It feels right. But what if some of those same pills are quietly taking away your leg strength, affecting your balance, your ability to move freely, and even your confidence to stay active? Weak legs don't just make walking harder. They increase your risk of falling, getting injured, and gradually losing the independence you've worked so hard to maintain. If you've been noticing muscle weakness, leg cramps, or if it's becoming a struggle just to stand up from a chair, it might be time to take a closer look at the supplements you're using. In this video, we'll explore 5 popular supplements that, when taken in the wrong way, could be doing more harm than good. More importantly, we'll talk about simple, effective ways to support your mobility, protect your leg strength, and feel confident in your movement again. 1. Calcium supplements, a hidden risk to your muscles. For decades, we've been told that calcium is the key to strong bones. Doctors, commercials, even well-meaning friends have repeated the message over and over. Take your calcium, or your bones might crumble. It's become such a deeply rooted belief, especially among older adults, that very few ever stop to ask, could it actually be doing more harm than good? The truth is, too much calcium, especially from supplements, can quietly weaken your muscles and gradually steal the strength from your legs. And in the beginning, the signs are so subtle you might miss them. Maybe your legs feel heavier than usual when you're climbing stairs. Or you get the occasional calf cramp at night. You chalk it up to aging, dehydration, or just a long day on your feet. But underneath it all, something more serious might be happening. Calcium does play a role in muscle contraction, but it doesn't work alone. Your body needs a careful balance of minerals, especially magnesium, to help muscles contract and relax the way they should. The problem with calcium supplements is that they often throw off that balance. When you take too much calcium without enough magnesium, your muscles can become stiff, slow, and prone to cramping. Instead of feeling strong and steady on your feet, you might find yourself struggling just to stand up or feeling unexpectedly drained after a short walk. And the risks don't end there. Excess calcium can also lead to something called arterial calcification, where calcium builds up in your blood vessels and restricts circulation. That means your leg muscles aren't getting the oxygen and nutrients they need, which can cause chronic fatigue and weakness. If your legs often feel uncooperative or wear out too quickly, poor blood flow could be the hidden culprit. And here's the surprising part: studies show many seniors are still taking extra calcium even when their diets already provide plenty. So what should you do instead? First, don't assume you need a calcium supplement just because you're getting older. Most people get through their regular meals. Dairy, leafy greens, almonds, and fortified foods are all rich, natural sources of calcium. If you're concerned about bone health, aim for a more balanced approach. Make sure you're also getting enough magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin K2. These nutrients help calcium do its job without turning against your muscles. Before reaching for another calcium tablet, ask yourself, could this pill be helping me or quietly holding me back? Sometimes, a small change in how you get your nutrients can be the difference between struggling with leg weakness and walking with ease. And calcium isn't the only supplement with hidden side effects. Another common nutrient, one many older adults take daily, could be quietly draining your energy and leaving your muscles feeling wiped out. And it might not be what you expect. 2. Iron supplements, the hidden culprit behind muscle fatigue. For many older adults, taking iron seems like a no-brainer. After all, iron helps carry oxygen through the blood, and low levels are often linked to fatigue, dizziness, and overall weakness. So it's easy to assume that adding more iron will give you more energy and help your body stay strong. But what if, instead of helping, iron supplements were slowly draining your energy and weakening your legs? Here's the surprising truth. Most older adults don't actually need extra iron. Unlike younger people, Seniors are far less likely to be iron deficient, yet many continue to take it out of habit or based on outdated advice. What they may not realize is that excess iron doesn't just pass through the body harmlessly. Instead, it builds up, settling into tissues and organs, including your muscles. Over time, this buildup can interfere with how your muscles function, leading to chronic fatigue, weakness, even pain. One of the biggest concerns with too much iron is something called oxidative stress. Iron is a highly reactive mineral, and when there's too much of it, it can produce free radicals, unstable molecules that damage your cells, including muscle fibers. This type of damage causes inflammation, which makes it harder for your muscles to recover after everyday activities. If your legs have been sore after even a short walk, or they just don't bounce back like they used to, excess iron might be part of the problem and you wouldn't even know it. But that's not all. Just like calcium overload, too much iron can also block magnesium absorption. And magnesium is essential for relaxing your muscles and keeping your nervous system in balance. Without enough of it, muscles become tight, sore, and prone to cramping. You might find yourself waking up in the middle of the night with painful leg cramps, or dealing with a heavy, dragging sensation in your legs during the day. These aren't just signs of aging, they could be your body's way of signaling that iron levels are too high. Here's the good news. Unless your doctor has specifically told you that you're iron deficient, you probably don't need a supplement at all. Many people already get enough iron from their food, especially if they eat lean meats, spinach, beans, or iron-fortified cereals. And here's something even more important. Too much iron is far more dangerous than a mild deficiency because the body has no natural way to get rid of the excess. Rather than taking another pill, a smarter strategy is to improve your body's ability to absorb iron from real food. That means pairing iron-rich meals with vitamin C sources, like citrus fruits or bell peppers, which help your body absorb just the right amount without the risk of overload. So before you reach for that next iron supplement, ask yourself, is this really what I need? Or is something else behind my fatigue? Because sometimes, what we think is helping us stay strong could actually be what's holding us back. And in the next section, we'll talk about a supplement that's even more unexpected, that many people believe supports brain and heart health, but in high doses may quietly disrupt balance, coordination, and the very strength you rely on every day. 3. Vitamin E, the surprising threat to your leg strength. For years, vitamin E has been praised as a must-have nutrient for heart health, brain function, and even youthful skin. It's no wonder so many older adults take it daily, believing it helps protect them from the natural effects of aging. But what if this so-called miracle vitamin is quietly chipping away at your leg strength, causing instability, balance issues, and putting you at greater risk of falls? To be clear, vitamin E isn't bad in itself. Your body absolutely needs some of it to function well. But too much, especially when it comes from high-dose supplements, can disrupt the delicate balance that keeps your muscles and nervous system working in sync. The danger isn't something you notice right away. Over time, though, excess vitamin E can lead to subtle but serious effects that many people mistake for just getting older. One of the biggest concerns? It interferes with vitamin K. While vitamin E is often taken for its antioxidant benefits, it can actually block the effects of vitamin K, key nutrient for blood clotting and muscle health. When your vitamin K levels are thrown off, your muscles may not get the blood flow and nutrients they need to stay strong. The result? Weaker muscles, trouble staying balanced, and even increased bruising from minor bumps or stumbles. If you've noticed your legs feel less steady than they used to, or if little trips and falls have become more frequent, too much vitamin E could be part of the problem. And the risks go deeper. Vitamin E is known for thinning the blood. While a mild blood-thinning effect can benefit heart health, too much can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and even increase your chances of bleeding symptoms. that directly affect your ability to stand and move with confidence. Have you ever felt a strange sense of unsteadiness when getting out of bed, or a sudden weakness in your legs after standing up? That discomfort might not be poor circulation, or just one of those days. It could be your body reacting to an overload of vitamin E. In fact, research shows that older adults taking high-dose vitamin E supplements may be at greater risk of falling. The irony? Many take it to stay healthy, not realizing they might be creating the very problems they're trying to avoid. Instead of building up your muscle strength, too much vitamin E may quietly undermine your body's ability to move freely. So what's the solution? It's not about cutting out vitamin E completely. It's about getting it from natural food sources rather than pills. Nuts, seeds, and leafy greens offer just the right amount without the risks that come from synthetic, high-dose supplements. Your body knows how to process vitamin E from food. But when it comes in capsule form, it's easy to overdo it without noticing until the effects show up as leg weakness and imbalance. Before you take another vitamin E pill, ask yourself, is this really protecting my health? Or could it be quietly working against my strength and stability? And the next vitamin on our list may surprise you even more because while it's considered essential for bone and muscle health, too much of it can lead to cramps, stiffness, and sudden leg weakness that makes every step feel harder than it should. 4. Vitamin D, double-edged sword for muscle health. Vitamin D is often hailed as one of the most important nutrients for healthy aging. It helps keep bones strong, supports the immune system, and plays a key role in maintaining muscle function. Because of these well-known benefits, doctors frequently recommend vitamin D supplements, and many older adults take them daily without giving it a second thought. But what happens when you get too much? What if the very vitamin meant to protect your muscles is actually making your legs weaker, triggering cramps, and draining your energy? The issue isn't whether your body needs vitamin D, it absolutely does. But like many things in life, more isn't always better. Too much vitamin D can cause calcium to build up in your bloodstream, a condition known as hypercalcemia. While calcium is essential for bone strength, having too much of it floating in your blood instead of being stored in your bones can cause muscle stiffness, cramps, and even long-term weakness. If your legs have been feeling tight, achy, or unusually heavy and you're not sure why, it could be a sign your vitamin D levels are too high. Many people continue taking high doses of vitamin D based on old advice, thinking that age alone means they need more. But most people already get plenty through fortified foods, dairy products, and even moderate sunlight exposure. Adding high-dose supplements on top of that can easily push your levels beyond what your body actually needs, leading to unwanted side effects. Some older adults report feeling unusually tired or dealing with unexplained leg pain, even when they're otherwise healthy. These symptoms often get dismissed as just part of aging, but they could be your body's way of warning you something's off. One lesser-known risk of too much vitamin D is how it dehydrates your muscle cells. High levels of vitamin D signal your body to absorb more calcium, which can disrupt the balance of magnesium and potassium, two minerals essential for muscle relaxation and proper function. What does that look like? Sudden cramps, stiffness, and a nagging sense of weakness in your legs. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with a painful cramp or felt a strange fatigue in your lower body after light activity, you might be dealing with a hidden imbalance caused by excess vitamin D. The good news? This is easy to prevent. Instead of blindly taking high-dose supplements, it's best to get your vitamin D levels checked by your doctor before making it part of your daily routine. Many older adults think they need more, when in reality, they may already be getting enough. A more balanced approach is to get vitamin D from natural sources: sunlight, salmon, eggs, and fortified dairy products. These give your body the support it needs, without the risk of overloading your system. So before you reach for that next vitamin D capsule, ask yourself, are you really giving your body what it needs? Or could you be unintentionally causing stiffness, cramps, and fatigue. And if this surprised you, the next vitamin on our list might shock you even more. It's one that many people take to boost nerve health and energy, but in high amounts, it can quietly cause numbness, instability, and long-term muscle damage that makes every step feel like a struggle. 5. Vitamin B6. When too much damages your nerves and muscles. Vitamin B6 is often associated with energy, brain health, and nervous system support. Many older adults take it regularly, believing it helps protect against cognitive decline, supports metabolism, and keeps their body running smoothly. But what if the very vitamin you're counting on to keep you strong and sharp is slowly damaging your nerves, weakening your muscles, and making every step feel heavier than it should? Unlike some vitamins that your body can easily flush out, B6 tends to build up over time. In moderate amounts, it's essential. It helps convert food into energy and supports healthy nerve function. But when taken in high doses, B6 can become toxic, leading to a condition called sensory neuropathy. This condition affects the nerves that control muscle movement, especially in your legs, causing numbness, tingling, and a loss of coordination. Some older adults describe it as feeling like they're walking on cushions or being unable to tell where their feet are in relation to the ground. These subtle changes can quickly lead to balance issues, instability, and a higher risk of falls. The danger with excess B6 doesn't always show up right away. In the beginning, the symptoms might seem minor, maybe a bit of tingling in your toes, or slight leg weakness after standing for too long. But as B6 continues to accumulate in your system, the damage goes deeper. What starts out as a small discomfort can turn into persistent weakness, difficulty walking, and a gradual loss of independence. Many older adults who experience unexplained leg weakness never suspect that their daily B6 supplement could be the hidden cause. What's even more concerning is how easy it is to overdose without realizing it. B6 is found in many multivitamins, fortified cereals, protein shakes, and even energy drinks. Without knowing it, you could be getting multiple sources of B6 each day, pushing your intake well beyond what your body can safely handle. While the recommended daily allowance for seniors is only 1.7 milligrams, some supplements contain 50 milligrams or more per dose, creating the perfect conditions for nerve toxicity. The good news? There's a simple fix. Instead of relying on high-dose supplements, aim to get your B6 from natural foods. Bananas, poultry, fish, and potatoes offer the right amount of B6 in a form your body can regulate easily. If you're dealing with unexplained leg weakness, tingling, or trouble with balance, take a closer look at your supplement routine. A small adjustment might be all it takes to go from feeling sluggish to regaining the strength and stability you need to move confidently through your day. Before taking another high-dose B6 capsule, ask yourself, is this really boosting my energy and nerve health? Could it be quietly contributing to the very muscle weakness I'm trying to avoid? The vitamins you take should work with your body, not against it. What should you do instead? Now that we've uncovered the hidden dangers behind these common supplements, one question remains. What can you do to protect your leg strength, mobility, and independence as you age? The answer begins with being smarter about your supplements. For many older adults, taking vitamins feels like an act of self-care, a way to push back against the effects of aging and hold on to energy, strength, and vitality. But as we've seen, not all supplements are helpful. Some, when taken in excess or without medical necessity, can silently weaken your muscles, disrupt nerve function, and raise your risk of falls. The very pills you trust to keep you strong might actually be making your legs feel weaker, your steps less steady, and your energy fade faster than it used to. The real issue isn't the vitamins themselves, it's how they're often misused. The human body thrives on balance. Every vitamin, every mineral plays a role, but none of them works in isolation. When we overload on one, we can throw off that balance and create problems we never intended. Unnecessary calcium can deplete your muscles of magnesium, leading to stiffness and poor circulation. Too much iron can trigger oxidative stress, inflaming your muscles instead of strengthening them. High doses of vitamin E can quietly interfere with your nervous system, making coordination and balance harder to maintain. Excess vitamin D can disrupt muscle function with cramps and fatigue, and large amounts of B6 can slowly erode nerve health, leading to numbness and instability. And these problems don't show up overnight. They creep in slowly, almost unnoticeably, until one day, standing up from a chair feels harder than it should. Climbing the stairs feels heavier. Simply getting through the day becomes more exhausting. What once felt like a normal part of life starts to feel like a challenge. What can you do now? Here's the hardest part. Many older adults blame these changes on aging, never realizing that the solution could be as simple as adjusting their supplement intake. So what can you do? Step 1 is awareness. Take a closer look at the supplements you're taking. Ask yourself, do I truly need them? Are they based on a diagnosed deficiency? Or am I just following old habits? When was the last time I had my vitamin and mineral levels checked, or am I relying on outdated advice? Step 2 is choosing real food over synthetic pills. Vitamins from whole foods come in forms your body knows how to use naturally without the risk of overdose or harmful imbalances. Leafy greens, nuts, fish, dairy, and eggs offer nutrients in the exact amounts nature intended, supporting your muscles and nerves without the hidden side effects of oversupplementing. And finally, don't forget the power of movement. The best way to protect your leg strength isn't just through vitamins, it's through staying active. Gentle stretching, light strength training, and regular movement help your muscles stay engaged, strong, and resilient. Supplements alone won't keep you healthy, but smart choices, combined with an active lifestyle, absolutely can. Now that you know which supplements might be working against you, the next step is to learn how to restore your leg strength naturally and maintain your mobility for years to come. There are simple, science-backed strategies that can help rebuild muscle, improve balance, and keep you moving with confidence without depending on unnecessary pills. These lessons are meant to inspire you to help you live fully, move freely, and feel more like yourself again. Now, I'd really love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned today and how you plan to apply it in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey of embracing truth, reclaiming strength, and moving forward with confidence. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment with a 1. If not, feel free to leave a 0. Your feedback means the world to us. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this designed to help you live well, age strong, and take back control of your health. Thanks for watching, and here's to living life on your terms.